Claire Williamson here. How you going? I'm super fired up because I promised that I was going to come live for 5 days and start showing you how to kick ass and take names on social media. Now, I am shit hot with social media. I know the algorithm inside out, and I know that I can help you to start seeing results instead of just wasting time on social media and not having it convert to clients. It has got to be the one that I think one of the most frustrating things for entrepreneurs and coaches that I know, right, is that feeling like, which platform do I post on? What do I post? What should my content strategy be? I sat and I talked to somebody the other day. It was actually a sales call, and I was blown away to see how she was doing things that you know, in a six-figure business I'm not doing yet, and I don't need to do to get clients, and you don't need them to get clients or get customers either, right? So I want to, day number 1, we're going to bust your overwhelm. I'm going to help you understand what you do need and what you don't need on social media. And what you do need is consistency, right? If you think that you can't show up consistently on social media, what did I just say? If you don't think that you need to show up consistently on social media, then you're in trouble, because it's the only way that you're going to start to get traction. This means that you have to understand how you start getting that daily rhythm of, it doesn't matter where you show up ultimately. Like, as long as your clients are where you're showing up, obviously it's important, but your clients are likely showing up on every single platform, right? Whether it's TikTok, Clubhouse, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. How do you choose your platform? If you are overwhelmed right now, choose one platform. Don't try and be everything on every single platform. Choose one platform that you gel with and that is going to work for you. Now, Instagram, if you want to be on Instagram and you want to grow your followers, you need to have time to be on Instagram a lot, right? You need to be able to post 2 to 3 times a day. If you're going to grow a following, you'll notice if you're on Instagram and you're not growing a following, or you're losing followers, you're probably only posting 1-3 times a week, right? Even if you're just posting once a day, you're only going to maintain followers. You're going to get some, you're going to lose some. So if you're going to choose Instagram as your platform, number 1, are your clients there? Probably. Number 2, do you have time to really go all in Instagram? Facebook, brilliant platform, absolutely brilliant platform. As long as you're happy to use your personal profile. There's no limits on your personal profile. What you do in Facebook is going to do back for you, right? So if you can engage, if you can have time, spend time engaging in groups, engaging in other people's content, following the rules on Facebook, then Facebook's going to work for you. And you don't have to post so regularly, although you still have to post every day. And yeah, there's kind of more freedom with your posts on Facebook as well, right? What I use and what I coach my clients to use is the personal story formula. And personal story formula posts, they're not going to get you 1,000 likes. They're not going to get you 1,000 comments, but they're going to get you clients. So what do you want? Do you want to have everybody loving on your content, or do you want to actually make some money out of your content? When we make money, we're helping people, and I know that that's my number 1 value, is actually impacting people. And I love that with the personal story formula, I can impact somebody with my content, whether they end up working with me or not, right? So it's hitting that value point. I'm just seeing if I have a plug down here, because I seem to be losing my battery, but it's okay, we'll talk faster. The other thing about Facebook is that no, I've lost what I was going to say on that one. I got distracted by the plug. Let's move on to LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is probably my least favorite platform, because I've always had this feeling that it's quite corporate, and I'm not corporate in any sense of the word. But I've had my eyes opened recently through some training that I've had in my own mastermind. I brought the same girl in, Adrian Weimer, I'm not sure how you pronounce her surname, into my academy to train my clients on the use of LinkedIn. Like, if you want to use LinkedIn, I really recommend her, because she really opened my eyes as to how you can use use LinkedIn and get clients on LinkedIn. And it isn't this corporate place like I thought it was. But again, you're going to need that consistency. You're going to need to show up, right? Clubhouse, TikTok, I don't really use those platforms, but it's the same thing. Number one, you want to have that consistency. Figure out how you can have your consistency. Now, everything else outside of showing up and posting content and engaging in other people's content is complicating social media. So if you're just starting out and you're in that overwhelm, throw everything else out. Throw the Facebook group out, throw the stories out, throw everything out that you're being told from all these different people, and just get used to showing up, pre-engaging for 15 minutes, posting your content, post-engaging for 15 minutes. Now, why are we doing this? We're doing this because it wakes the algorithm up. It tells the algorithm that you are social. The clue is in the word social media, right? You want to tell the social media algorithm that you're there, you're social, it's going to love on you because you are doing what it's there to be, right? Cause conversations. And so you're going to get active, you're going to get engaging in other people's content. You're not just going to engage in anybody's content. And what I'm going to do my live on tomorrow is knowing your ideal client. Why knowing your ideal client is so important to mastering social media and actually turning content into clients. You have to know your ideal client inside out. I'm gonna do something with you about getting to know the 10 most important things about your client. And this is not traditional marketing way. Throw everything out that you know about marketing from traditional marketing, because it doesn't really land on social media, right? So tomorrow we're going to be doing that. But once you know about your ideal client, you can start to feed into the algorithm the data points that are going to get the algorithm to give you clients, to put clients in front of your content, to show you that ad that is going to speak directly to your client so that you can engage in who is engaging in the ad. It's going to suggest that group where all of those people are hanging out. It's going to bring those hashtags up on social media that your clients are in front of. Those of you who are overwhelmed by the social media algorithm, by social media in general, you're doing it wrong. So let me help you. Now, I have a social media DMO, daily method of operation. It is the things that have worked for me, and I must credit him, Ray Higdon. He is the network marketing mentor that I began to learn about the social media algorithm through. When I was in network marketing full time, you have to understand social media because that's where you get your client, and it's all done directly. No ads. Nothing invested, it's just your time. And when you've got a family, check out this little dude right here. Like, you want to be spending as least amount of time as possible on social media, right? And you don't want to be complicating it. So if you want my DMO that is adapted and learned, sort of taking what I learned from him, adding in stuff that I've learned from other people, making it time efficient because of a family, comment below or DM me because I will give you free access. I'm back. So that is the first thing, right? You want to get into the flow of just engaging and posting content. And also a third thing, really understanding how you get fresh eyes every single day on your content. How do you do this? You have to expand your audience. You have to make new friends, add new followers. But again, you don't want to do it willy-nilly, right? You want to be engaging with the type of people who are going to see your content and they're going to want to work with you, right? So this is about having real relationships, not just, adding random people everywhere. Now, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve as to how to add people that are going to really that are worth nurturing, right? So I'm going to be digging into all of this in a workshop, and it's a paid workshop, but I want to give you the opportunity to get in for free. And we're going to be covering some really really key stuff, really digging into some of my strategies that my one-to-one clients get with the personal story formula. I'm going to be sharing them in this workshop. So you're going to comment below or DM me if you want to be on this workshop. And you're going to comment or DM me if you want to start with this DMO. If you want to sit in my series for the next 5 days, then absolutely do it. I'm going to be sharing some epic value with you. You know, if you're overwhelmed right now with social media, if you're not making money from your content, if you're not connecting with your clients, then key in, but also consider this workshop because we're going to be going deep and you're going to be able to get it for free. Okay, so DM me, comment below. Also ask me your specific questions. What are the specific questions about social media? But I want to finish on this, right? Out of sight, out of mind. When you get in your head about social media, you don't show up. The first thing that happens is you feel funny, right? And this might be not only overwhelm around social media, it might be stuff going on in your life. It might be troubles that you've got, struggles that you've got, challenges that you've got. What if those struggles, challenges are all content? They are all content inspiration, and you can go from that place of being overwhelmed, being affected, to being inspirational, being motivational. I want you to consider that. We're going to be digging into exactly how you do that in a free social media workshop that I'm going to be holding in just over a week's time. And I would absolutely love you to be there. So DM me right now because it's a paid workshop and I'm going to be able to give you a link that's going to get you in there for free. So hope that was helpful and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.